The dream is over. Eala's historic Wimbledon run has come to an end. The 21-year-old Filipina sensation, who had stunned the tennis world by defeating defending champion Iga on center court, fell to Italy's Jasmine Paolini in a gripping fourth-round battle, 4-6, 6-4, 3-6. The Philippines had been cheering, praying, and dreaming, and then it was over. But what happened next, nobody expected. The tennis world didn't just move on, they were shocked. Not because she lost, but because of what she achieved. Eala didn't walk away empty-handed. She walked away with the biggest payday of her career, a combined £309,000, around 25.3 million pesos, from her singles and doubles campaigns. She walked away with a career-high ranking of world number 28 in the live rankings. She walked away with the respect of the tennis world and the hearts of millions. Today on Topspin, we are breaking down the shocking financial reward that has stunned the tennis world. For more coverage in tennis, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Eala's Wimbledon 2026 campaign was nothing short of magical. It began as a quiet story, a promising young player from the Philippines making her mark on the sport's biggest stage. It ended as a global phenomenon, a tale of courage, determination, and the power of dreams. Eala entered Wimbledon as the 29th seed, becoming the first Filipino in the Open era to be seeded at a Grand Slam tournament. This achievement alone was a milestone for Philippine tennis, a country better known for its boxing champions and basketball icons than its tennis prodigies. But Eala was not content with just making history. She was determined to write it. Her grass court season had been exceptional. She won the Birmingham Open title, her second WTA 125 crown, and her first on grass. She reached the semifinals of the Berlin Open, where she stunned the tennis world by defeating world number 2 Elena Rybakina and world number 8 Elena Svitolina in the same tournament. She had proven that she could compete with the best. The moment that changed everything came in the third round. Facing the defending champion in world number 3 Iga on center court, Eala produced the performance of her life. The first set was a war, lasting 84 minutes and featuring a tense tiebreak. Swiatek had 2 set points, but Eala saved both and clinched the set on her 4th set point. The second set was even stunning. Eala stormed to a 4-0 lead and never looked back. The final score was 7-6, 9, 6-2. The victory was seismic. The highlight reel of Eala's win over Swiatek became the most watched video of the entire championships on Wimbledon's official YouTube channel, reaching 1.2 million views. She had not just beaten the defending champion, she had stolen the spotlight. Her post-match press conference was the second most watched, with nearly 580,000 views. She was the story of the tournament. The victory made her the first player from the Philippines to reach the 4th round of a Grand Slam in the Open era. The tennis world was stunned. The Philippines was celebrating. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. congratulated Eala, describing her as world-class and terrific and a true inspiration for young Filipinos. Tennis legends Billie Jean King and Venus Williams also praised her achievement. Eala's impact extended far beyond the tennis court. She had become a cultural icon in the Philippines. Her matches were watched by millions, and her success had sparked a wave of interest in tennis in a country that was once obsessed with boxing and basketball. She met Kate, the Princess of Wales, and took a photo with her. A photo of Eala diving for a ball in the match against Swiatek went viral, with edits showing her wearing a cape and Superwoman outfit. The Eala effect was in full force. Filipino fans packed the stands at Wimbledon, waving their flags and chanting her name. The support was a reflection of the deep connection that Eala had forged with her people. She was no longer just a promising talent, she was a star, and the world was watching. The 4th-round match against Jasmine Paolini was the ultimate test. The 30-year-old Italian was the 13th seed, a 2024 Wimbledon finalist, and a player with immense experience. She was watched by Formula One star Kimi Antonelli and the 8-time Wimbledon champion Roger Federer, who sat in the royal box. The pressure was immense, but Eala was ready to fight. Eala made a nervous start, her first service game beginning with a double fault. Another came courtesy of a serve so wide it hit the net post. Paolini, a finalist in 2024, was a break-up and serving for the set when Eala finally settled and landed her first blow. But Paolini punished one too many 70-mile-per-hour Eala second serves to break again and take the opening set 6-4. The first set had been a harsh reminder of the power of experience. But Eala refused to fold. After dropping the opening set, she responded with the resilience that had become her trademark throughout the tournament. She cleaned up her ground strokes, steadied her nerves, and broke Paolini in the 8th game of the second set before confidently serving it out to force a deciding third set, sending the center court crowd into a frenzy. The second set was a display of pure grit and determination. The third set was a tense battle. Neither player blinked early, exchanging holds through the first 4 games. Then came the match's defining moments. Locked at 3-3, Eala stood 2 points away from leveling at 4-4 after holding a 40-30 advantage on serve. Instead, everything unraveled. A long backhand allowed Paolini back to deuce. Another wide forehand handed the Italian the advantage. Eala briefly fought back to force another deuce, but then committed a colossal double fault, one of several serving lapses that haunted her throughout the match. The crucial service break belonged to Paolini. Serving for the match, Paolini weathered one final Eala surge after the Filipina raced to a 30-0 lead, but the Italian answered with an ace, regained control, and closed out the 2-hour 21-minute contest as Ayala's final backhand drifted wide. The final score was 6-4, 4-6, 6-3. The run was over. Despite the loss, Ayala's response was a testament to her character. She did not make excuses, she did not blame the pressure or the occasion, she simply acknowledged that she had not played her best tennis. "I gave everything that I could. I did everything that I could do today, so I'm proud of that," she said. She pointed to problems with her serve, but she refused to let it define her performance. She had fought like a warrior, and she had earned the respect of the world. The dream run may have ended, but the rewards were just beginning. Eala's historic Wimbledon campaign resulted in the biggest payday of her career. The shock waves of her achievement were felt not just in the tennis world, but in the financial world as well. Eala walked away from Wimbledon with a combined £309,000, around 25.3 million pesos in prize money from her singles and doubles campaigns. This was a staggering amount for a player who had only just made her breakthrough on the biggest stage. The figure included £300,000 for reaching the 4th round in singles and an additional £9,000 for her first round appearance in doubles. For a country like the Philippines, this was a life-changing sum. By reaching the round of 16 at Wimbledon, Eala earned £300,000, approximately $396,100 in prize money. This was a massive jump from the £80,000 she would have earned as a first-round participant. The 4th round prize money was the largest single tournament payout of her career, surpassing her previous best at the 2025 Miami Open, where a semifinal appearance netted her over $330,000. The financial significance of her run cannot be overstated. Eala also earned £9,000 from her first-round appearance in the doubles event, where she partnered with Czech player Nikola Bartunkova. While modest compared to her singles earnings, the doubles prize money added to her overall financial windfall and contributed to her career total. Her total prize money for the 2026 season reached $871,438, according to the WTA, making this Wimbledon campaign a major financial milestone. Eala's historic seeding was a major factor in her financial success. As the 29th seed, she was assured of a total earnings of £89,000 with her mere first-round appearances in both singles and doubles divisions. This guaranteed purse was a reflection of her growing status in the sport. The financial reward was a testament to her hard work, her dedication, and her ability to perform on the biggest stage. For Eala, the £309,000 prize money was more than just a paycheck. It was a validation of her journey, a reward for the sacrifices she had made, and a sign that she was on the right track. The money would provide her with financial security, allowing her to focus on her tennis and continue to improve. It would also support her family and help her give back to her country. The shocking payday was a clear sign that Eala had arrived. The financial rewards were just one part of the story. Eala's historic Wimbledon run also resulted in a significant boost to her WTA ranking, setting a new career high and cementing her place among the world's best players. By reaching the round of 16 at Wimbledon, Eala earned 240 WTA ranking points. This was a significant addition to her total points, which increased to 1,666. The points earned from her 4th-round finish were a reflection of her consistent performance throughout the tournament and her ability to compete with the best players in the world. Eala's 240 points lifted her 4 places in the live rankings to a projected career high of world number 28. This was a remarkable achievement for a player who had only just made her breakthrough on the biggest stage. The new ranking solidified her status as a top 30 player and set the stage for even greater success in the future. The rankings boost was crucial for Eala's career. A higher ranking would give her better seeding at future tournaments, allowing her to avoid top players in the early rounds. It would also increase her marketability and commercial value, opening up new sponsorship opportunities. The rankings boost was a sign that she was on the right track and that her Wimbledon run was not a fluke. Eala's rise to world number 28 was the culmination of a year of incredible progress. She had already achieved a career-high ranking of world number 29 earlier in the year, and her Wimbledon run had pushed her even higher. She had proven that she could compete with the best players in the world, and she was continuing to climb the rankings. The future was bright for the young Filipina star. Eala's rankings boost was a sign of her greatness. She had gone from a wild-card entry at the Miami Open to a top 30 player in just over a year. She had beaten some of the best players in the world and made history for her country. The rankings boost was a testament to her hard work, her dedication, and her unwavering belief in herself. The world was taking notice, and the best was yet to come. Let us zoom out. Eala's Wimbledon journey may have ended, but her legacy is just beginning. She may not have won the trophy, but she won something far more valuable. She won the respect of the tennis world. She won the hearts of millions of Filipinos. She won the biggest payday of her career, and she proved that she belongs among the best in the world. Eala's run at Wimbledon was the culmination of years of hard work and sacrifice. She left her family in the Philippines at the age of 13 to train at the Rafael Nadal Academy in Spain. She had dreamed of this moment since she was a little girl with ruffled socks and light-up shoes. Her story is a testament to the power of perseverance and dedication. She has already achieved more than any Filipino player before her. She is the first to be seeded at Wimbledon. She is the first to reach the second week of a Grand Slam. She has beaten the best players in the world, and she is only 21 years old. Eala's story is a reminder that success is not just about winning. It is about the impact you have on others. It is about the legacy you leave behind. She has already left an indelible mark on the sport. She is no longer just a promising talent. She is a star. The tennis world is watching, the Philippines is celebrating, and Eala is ready for the next challenge. Eala's Wimbledon run pushed her to a projected career-high ranking of world number 28. She also earned the biggest payday of her career, securing a combined £309,000 in prize money. These achievements are a testament to her incredible talent and her unwavering determination. The future is bright for the young Filipina star. Eala's next target is the US Open. She has learned valuable lessons at Wimbledon. She knows she needs to improve her serve. She knows she needs to be more consistent, but she also knows that she has the game, the mentality, and the support system to achieve greatness. Her post-match words were a reflection of her mature and focused mindset. "I gave everything that I could. I did everything that I could do today, so I'm proud of that," she said. "I just have to kind of move forward and continue with my progress." The tennis world was shocked by what Eala achieved at Wimbledon. It wasn't just the victories, it was the way she played. It was the spirit she showed. It was the heart she displayed. She may not have won the tournament, but she won the world. And that is a victory that will last a lifetime. For more coverage in tennis, subscribe and hit the notification bell.